Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you on PrimeTime Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these.
For Prime Time.
To this day.
Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? How about boxing, man? Look, we got an awesome weekend ahead. Yeah. Ahead of some Showtime boxing. And guess who on the list, or should I say the menu for Saturday? And look, we got a large entree of Jaron Boots Ennis versus a very, very sweet and good appetizer to start off with, and that'll be the Venezuela killer, my man Roiman Villa. Yeah, them both are heading up against each other this Saturday, and I tell you what, they're gonna be cooking up something very, very spicy. Because look, that guy Roiman Villa, a lot of people don't know about him. A lot of people haven't seen video of him. But I'm going to tell you, he is one of the most brutal champions from Venezuela. And exactly what we saw his first coming out in the USA fight against Keyshawn Davis, a fighter, an Olympian, silver medalist that he upset it, that was undefeated, that we thought Keyshawn Davis was just gonna mow over this guy. And unfortunately, the Venezuela killer knocked Keyshawn down twice in that fight. Yeah. So now, since Jaron Boots Ennis and Keyshawn Davis fight was upset by the Venezuelan killer, my man Roiman Villa, they're going to deliver us something very, very nice this Saturday. Because, see, we're going to see if Jaron Boots Ennis really do have them two-way fighting skill like Terrence Crawford. Because a lot of people said that Jaron Boots Ennis is Terrence Crawford 2.0. So we're going to see if he can be the chef, or will he be the dinner? I don't know. You know, experience is everything in me. And a lot of times I'm not fully sold until I see something like a serious fight, like a former champion. You beat a former champion down, then I'm riding with you. But, you know, a lot of times fighters are built and not developed like a former champion trainer. The trainer of the year last year, Derek James, had once said, you know, fighters, it's different ways. Fighters can be developed or they can be built. You know, built means, you know, your manager and everybody choosing fights that we know you should beat. We know it's without a doubt, we know you should win easily. But develop means it's certain stages of the career where your opponents get harder and harder and harder until that last fight before you do that championship fight, you fight a former champion. And that former champion, you are measured by how good you beat that former champion. Because if you beat that former champion easy, then oh yeah, you should be the man. But if that former champion breaks you down, then you should go back a couple steps and work on a few things. And that's the difference between being built and being developed. Yeah. So, hey, this is a very, very good test. This is probably the best test I would say Jaron Boots Ennis has to fight. Now, if he runs through Villa, hey, without a shadow of a doubt, crown Jaron Boots Ennis Terrence Crawford 2.0. But if the Venezuela killer come in here and deliver something that we weren't expecting again for the second time, an upset, then that just lets you know that some fighters aren't as good as what they think they are. Not yet, at least. Not to say they won't. Not to say they are not going to be that champion, but sometimes you have to be tested in order for you to measure how great you are. You can't keep fighting easy fights. You can't keep fighting these fights that we know you're going to win. You know, you're not even testing the fans. So you're definitely not testing yourself when you don't rise to the occasion and say, hey, give me a bigger fight. Give me a bigger fighter. Give me somebody that's undefeated. Give me a former champion, somebody that held the belt in my division. Not moving up and down, fighting fighters that ain't even in my... Fight a former champion or a champion in your division. That's how you know how great you are. Now, Jaron Boots Ennis is the mandatory for either Spence or Crawford. But he got to keep winning. And I'm going to tell you now, this Saturday, he's going to have to close the show out and show and prove to everybody that, yes, he is that guy. He is the one to beat. He is the next in line for the throne if whatever happens between Crawford and Spence. Whoever wins should fight Jaron Boots Ennis next. That's only if Jaron Boots Ennis shows this Saturday that he is the man. Now, hey, I believe he can do it. I know he has the skills to do it. But do he have the mind and will to do it? Because, see, them guys from Venezuela, when they come over here, you got to understand. Venezuela is one of those countries to where it's owned and ran and pretty much controlled by the military, the government there. And it is almost virtually impossible to get out of there as a fighter. You have to fight for real, for your life to get out of there. So when you get over here to the USA, it ain't like all these other fighters, fighters over here comfortable, they living their life, doing whatever, yada, yada, yada. Especially these young fighters, like, honestly, like what happened to Keyshawn Davis. He was comfortable. He won't looking at it from the retrospect that this guy is coming from a country, had to go through God knows what to get here. Do you think he gonna fight and not press the gas pedal all the way until his feet bleed? And that's what he did. He fought Keyshawn Davis like his life depended on it. He ain't smile, he ain't profile, he ain't dance, he ain't jive for nobody. Keyshawn up there smiling, grinning in front of his face. And what did Roiman Villa do? Shook up top-ranked world. Yeah. See, that's what happens when you take lightly of another man. When you take lightly of your opponent sitting across from you, you don't know what he went through. You don't know what he going through. You don't know what's inside that man's heart. You might be thinking of him, he ain't got no name. He nobody. He just might make somebody off of you. He might make himself somebody off of you. So, it's a real test for Jaron Boots Ennis. I'm serious. Like, honestly, it's like his career is weighed on a balance right now. It can go either way. I just, honestly, it's crazy. Like, I think this fight haven't really been pushed like it should have because, honestly, I think this is a missed opportunity because the promotion on this should be saying, this is, Jaron Boots Ennis, major opportunity here, to really present himself as one of the best in line to be the next champion in the welterweight division. But hey, who am I? I'm just a little prime time, just kicking it around for the people that like to hear the real, not all that sugar-coated fanboy stuff, hey, I like Jaron Boots Ennis just like the next man, but understand this, every fighter that I'm a fan of went through the fire. They went through the fire and they came out the other side. And what do I mean by the fire? That means they got to go through somebody that shows and proves that they have the will to outlast another great fighter and also put out the fire that they are trying to burn them with. Yeah, that's what it's about. That's what it's about, because another fighter is going to try and put your fire out. Or either you got to put his fire out. You got to shut him down. You got to break his will mentally to say, you know you can't beat me. You better hope you can last. You get a fighter thinking like that across from you, and you won. You won the battle. He'll start backpedaling. He'll start staying on defense. Everything his coaches tell him in the corner, he'll ignore. He'll get in his head like, man, this coach don't know what he talking about. This boy hitting hard. He had me wobble on the wobble. But anyway, with that being said, that's all I got for this video. You already know the routine. You leave my house, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. And definitely go to the website, PrimeTimeTalkTV.com, and cop you some merch. And look, definitely go to the Universe Boxing on that Discord. Sign up for real. Got something serious lined up. Peace.